sound like an indie. Like, isn't it like $700 million?
800 million, I would assume, maybe more.
Okay, just some of it, just still kind of getting its feet under it. It's just fan funded, a little
project,
Kickstarter project, little side thing
from Brian. It's
got a couple guys that want just a couple friends to play with them.
But the big announcement for them, because they have their annual CitizenCon, and so they get to highlight some of the tech and the features, and it's really impressive stuff. Like, I can't not watch that stuff and be like, oh wow, like there's nothing of interest here. No, it's absolutely like, oh wow, like that's wild. Can't wait to see how that works, in the game and how it feels. Like, what would it need to do?
So we have $1 billion endowment to make a game. And they have instead said, instead of making the primary game, we are going to make a different game, and it's going to come out in 2 years.
I think their goal was to actually launch Squadron 42, and then it ballooned into like, okay, we're also going to make this an MMO.
Just the world's largest feature creep.
Yeah. Based off of the community who voted for it, though, because they asked their community, their backers.
Sure.
And their backer said, yeah, let's do it.
I was like, what's that? I was like, I don't know, man. It's like this thing. You could buy ships. He spent like thousands and thousands of dollars on ships, and it's not even a full game yet. And I was just like, oh, so that framed my perspective. I think someone said in chat, it's a scam. I mean, you're getting something, right? I don't know if it's fair to say that.
No,
like, to me, a scam would be like, hey, if you give me this money, I'll turn it into this. And then they just rob you. But yeah, I think financially and just viewing time as a component of that, I don't have the time to even tempt myself with that. Partially out of concern of what if I enjoy it, and then you know what? I'm like, I just got a bonus. I'm just gonna buy this ship, or I'm gonna put money into it. Next thing you know, I have this commitment
from time to time. And
you can do this in Elite Dangerous, which is fully featured.
I need to check out Elite Dangerous
now.
I need to check out Elite Dangerous. I think that's something I need to go try.
Crash your ship into the space station if you don't choose to equip auto docking. There's an advantage to not equipping auto docking because auto docking takes up a slot on the ship, so you can use that slot for other things if you're willing to do your own docking. But you do pay fines to the space station for the damage that you do as you come in and land. This isn't a game that already exists.
I'm going to check out Elite Dangerous.
Thousands of dollars.
None of that sounds fun. I don't want to pay fines in a video game for wrecking my ship.
I'm pro.
I'll tell you, if you put a VR headset on, it's pretty cool. The first time you land without, one of my brothers always auto docks. My other brother's like, no, you just get good at it.
Yeah, if they have a module that allows for auto docking in Star Citizen.
They do. Well, in Elite Dangerous, they have a module so people don't have to figure this out. You
have to check it out,
and it brings you in and handles it.
I'm gonna have to check it out.
It's exciting because some of the space stations are spinning. You're like landing inside of like a big donut, and so it's spinning. So you're trying to like come in, and you don't want to take too long because it's moving.
Right.
So you gotta like.
I gotta check out Elite Dangerous now. Like I haven't ever played that one, and people said that there's some elements out of it.
How much of it, like these games, are like really appealing to people that want that simulator like experience?
That's what I think they're shooting for with Star Citizen.
I've never gotten motion sickness in a VR headset over all the years I've done it until I played Elite Dangerous and somebody shot my engines out.
Which is what you would
think
would
tumbling through. I went, whoa.
Yeah.
Well, I was like, oh.
Yeah.
And I looked down and saw, like the little bit of the crack in the glasses. I could look down and see like my legs, and I was good. But there was a moment there where if that had been firmly pressed to my face, I was not okay.
Interesting.
Just when they shot the engines out, I went tumbling rapidly.
I mean, that all sounds really impressive and cool, and I think objectively I could say wow, but just knowing me, I don't think the simulator experience is something that appeals to me personally when it comes to gaming.
Without VR, it's a flight simulator. It's a dogfighting game slash like slight MMO. If you ever played like EVE Online, this like there's we're gonna go out and we're gonna mine for 2 hours and we're gonna go back, or we're gonna go out and hunt down some